Hello, my name is David Rector and I'm the writer and the director of Friends of Dorothy, the sitcom and the podcast. I'm also your host for this spin-off series called Friends of Dorothy, RETRO-SPECTIVES. Right now we are writing and recording and editing the second series of the comedy, so hopefully these musical interludes will be just as enjoyable a listen. This episode is devoted to one-hit wonders. Oh, how long have we got? No. We need hours to really do it justice. The 1970s were littered with artists who had their 15 minutes of fame and then vanished as fast as they raced up the charts with a bullet. Pretty much all of the selections in this instalment are from disco, and that genre was clearly not immune to the one-hit wonder phenomena. These were often groups thrown together that were just session singers that a writing, producing team needed to get their one really great song out there. Sometimes the faces on the record cover bore no relation to who actually went into the studio. It was an explosion of talent, and sometimes no talent. Disco became so huge, even Dolly Parton tried it. Barbra Streisand, Bette Midler, Rod Stewart, and of course Blondie famously created one of the biggest selling hits of the era with a track that was meant to be anything but disco, but was tagged and tarred with the same brush. Everything had a 12-inch mix. It was big business. Okay, let's get stuck into it. And one track very memorable, perhaps for all the wrong reasons. Frenchman Patrick Hernandez wrote and performed Born to Be Alive, and it went loco, reaching the top spot all over the globe. Despite releasing other songs, he was unsuccessful, rendering him the one-hit wonder. Other than it was very repetitive, the promotional video was one of the most boring and silly. Quite the rare double. But it was catchy and it was huge. I preferred the Kelly Marie version in the 1980s. It is a fab title for a song though. Problem was, it didn't really have any other lyrics to go with it. Okay, there were a few, but really?
To be alive.
Moving on, the next song is Yes Sir, I Can Boogie, which was the first single by a Spanish pair called Bacara. Although they did have a couple of other hits after it, I'm going to put them in the one-hit wonder basket because in Australia, this was their only chart hit. It was pretty big. In fact, it was massive, and I remember just loving this song in 1978. It had everything, really, that I was looking for. It was sexy, it was cute, it was danceable. It was a bit of a novelty, I guess, in some ways. You could hear their accent through the vocal, which was lovely. And, I really want to share it.
Give you one more chance. Yes, I can boogie, but I need a certain song. I can boogie, boogie, boogie all night long. Yes, I can boogie. If you stay, you can go on. I can boogie. Boogie, boogie, all
Well, if anybody wants to argue as to whether they were one-hit wonders, that song sold 16 million records, and it became the highest-selling single ever by a female duo. Nothing after it came anywhere near that. So I'm vindicated in calling them one-hit wonders. Moving on, if you thought that was cute and that was sweet, here is a taste of honey. That was another duo called A Taste of Honey and their massive hit from 1978, Boogie, Oogie, Oogie. Yes, we had some inventive song titles back in the day. That song won them the Grammy Award for Best New Talent, but they only had one more hit of any size which came about 3 years later. But I'm including them in One Hit Wonder because this song is just a classic, again, a really huge hit, and they were not able to replicate it. It's so funky, that bass line is just so strong. Yeah, it's a really good hit. Next up is another dance floor filler, and this is called Dance Across the Floor by Jimmy Bo Horn. If you thought that sounded familiar, well, you're right. It sounds a lot like it was from KC and the Sunshine Band, who wrote and produced it. But the singer there was Jimmy Bo Horn. And Dance Across the Floor was released in 1978 and was his only hit. He released a lot of other singles, some that made the R&B chart, but on the pop chart, that was his only hit. It's repetitive, but it's a lot of fun. It certainly would get people dancing, as the song suggested. And I'm pleased to have shared it because not a lot of people know that one. Next, Something Real. So often the one-hit wonders were kind of tacky or a bit novelty-ish, but that was fair dinkum, bona fide R&B, disco, funk gold. It was a real shame that Cheryl Lynn, who was the singer and co-author of that song, did not have any other pop hits after that. She released a lot of albums, a lot of singles, but that was her only hit on the pop chart, Got to Be Real. That was in 1978. Just fantastic song. It's got some great people playing on it, including Ray Parker Jr. of Ghostbusters fame. And it's just a fantastic song. The next track is one of the most iconic, really, of the era, thanks to its use in Priscilla, Queen of the Desert, 15 years later. But this was a huge hit around the world, in part because of the unusual phrasing and tones of its singer. I'll say no more. I've said enough. That was Alicia Bridges and I Love the Nightlife, which was originally called Disco Round, but some smart person decided to change the title, and I Love the Nightlife was a massive hit around the world. But it was Alicia's only hit, which was a shame. You could argue with a few of my choices of one hit wonder. I think if anything starts an argument or perpetuates an argument between music lovers is if someone is or isn't a one-hit wonder. I guess it's often seen as reductive to call them that, but hey, one great hit is all you need. Which leads us to the final song for this episode, and they are absolutely one-hit wonders. They released a few other singles, and one of them I think climbed to number 43, so it didn't make the top 40. They are considered one of the great one-hit wonders of the disco era. They were a rock band, and they absolutely made their mark. You'll know why when you hear the song. You'll know the song. I have nothing else to say than thank you for listening. We'll be back next week with another episode of Friends of Dorothy RETRO-SPECTIVES. Okay, play that funky music. That, of course, was Wild Cherry and Play That Funky Music. Friends of Dorothy, RETRO-SPECTIVES was written, produced, directed, performed and edited by David Rector. The copyright 2025, all music used under fair dealing.